podcast is powered by monkeyknifefight.com.
Woo! Got the boss on this one. Hey!
We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day.
The leader of the gang on this one.
Plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day,
Woo!
We make plays every day,
The
yeah.
triumphant return
We make plays every day,
of the
yeah.
Admiral.
We make plays every day,
We
yeah.
make plays.
We make
Hey,
plays
gang.
every day, yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Real Fantasy Playmakers. I am your host, Bogart Scott-Free. Proudly to announce that we're bringing back for his triumphant return. Y'all know him as one of my brothers from another, Robbie J, the Admiral himself, Rum Boys Robbie, the CEO of the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. What's happening, brother?
What's good, bro? Hey, make sure you guys get at us on rumboys.com. I'm actually dripped down in some Rum Boys drip right now, So, yeah, it was a good day, man.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You a boss when you wear your own clothes. I think I heard Snoop say that one time or something. Somebody said that, but it was
Nipsey said, fuck wearing their clothes. I wear my own shit.
There it is. See? There it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, Playmakers. On this one, we're gonna quickly recap Thursday night football, which actually was like an entertaining game.
Yeah, no, Thursday night football was definitely lit. Thursdays, I got a little too lit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Recap.
But yeah, we'll briefly recap that. Then we're gonna go game to game. We're talking under overs. You know what I'm saying? We're making picks. We're also talking about all the fantasy implications in each, and which players that are start worthy. We're doing it all in a nutshell, like we do on the week to week preview. You know what I'm saying? In this case, welcoming back special guest host Robbie J for the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Before we get to all that, we're going to handle some quick housekeeping. Go ahead and follow me at the GMM Network on IG and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already on YouTube / the GMM Network. Also, even when the boss isn't here and he doesn't know, and this is part of the routine. Hey, Playmakers, you already know the big dog channel, the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Be sure to subscribe to that. Hit the notification bell. That's where you're gonna see me and the rest of the pirate gang joining the Admiral himself upon the Black Pearl as we sail the seas of the motherfucking fantasy industry. You know what I'm saying? Also, check us out at rumboys.com. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're going to find all our latest and greatest articles from all our innovative sports journalists. Even, man, shout out to Fantasy Fornicator, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the gang. He on there killing the Chicago.
Gang.
Yep, killing the Chicago Bears articles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miles Peacock. You know what I'm saying? Without a cheap editor like that, this wouldn't be a well-oiled machine in that department. You know what I'm saying? So and that's where you're going to find all our merch also on rumboys.com. You know what I'm saying? Also want to give a special shout out to Milk and Honey TX for all your CBD wellness and all your CBD goodness. Visit milkandhoneytx.com. And also, Playmakers, you heard it at the beginning of this joint. This podcast is powered by monkeyknifefight.com. You already know the deal. We're going to match your first deposit all the way up to $50 using promo code GMM. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money. Robbie, what's happening? Give me money. All right, let's get right to it. So this Thursday nighter, what was your kind of your impression when you were calling the game?
Bro, so I think I did like some dumb shit last night where I was like, every time that I see Shovel-Faced Darnold on the screen, I was like, I would take a sip of beer, take a shot. Yeah, bro. Like it got really bad. I don't want to say that I was not impressed for any of the Jets fans out there listening. I was more impressed though with Tim Patrick on the field. 6 receptions, 113 yards, 1 TD. This game was more high scoring than what I thought. Ripping. He was just ripping the ball through the air. He sure was. 19 for 31, 242, 2 TDs. I can respect it. I can respect it. I think we actually did we say we were gonna take the more on Monkey Knife Fight last night on our show. Yeah, on our show on the Rum Boys. Yeah, we had said we were gonna take the more on Ripon. So you likely got some cash last night.
Oh yeah,
you were listening to
I
the
haven't
Thursday
checked
Night
yet, but I
Preview, bro.
think I hit that one for sure.
Yeah. Sam Darnold just barely hit the over, bro.
I told you I was like he has maybe 230 or 220 in him, and I was like, so it was hard for me to guess the less or more on that one, but like
He hit 230 exact, bro.
see, that's what I'm saying. I said that on the show too. But like, what's crazy is like I was so reluctant to take the over, but I was like, you know what? By the end of the show, we're just like, man, this is gonna be like a semi shootout. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but it was weird though, because even what was weird is like I was like, it might be a semi shootout, but I'm talking maybe for yards. I didn't think the score would be ran up like that, but you called that. You're like, yo, I like the over. You're like, I can see 20. Because you said you can see 24-20 or something like that, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can see like a 24-20, like a 23-21. Like, I can see something like that.
Yeah, because it was a 41.
I didn't. I knew that it was going to be a Melvin Gordon game. So here's what was super unique about last night. It was equal parts an attack through the air and on the ground. Now I'm not going to sit here and sing Brett Rippon's praises because he threw fucking 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not gonna sing his praises there, but I mean, still, 242, the 2 tutties, and then Melvin Gordon with his 23 carries, 100+ yards, and then his 2 TDs. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, like if I have Melvin Gordon or if I'm the Melvin Gordon owner, I am utilizing. I could either shelf Melvin Gordon, I could keep him for myself. I can be very selfish with that, or B,
Shop
dude,
him.
like. Yeah, you can for real shop them and you can get some value.
Yeah.
Like the you should be able
because
to
it was the goddamn Jets. You know what I mean? So that's how you do whenever your players play the Jets, they're gonna shine, and then you move them if they've been giving you a headache. Because Melvin Gordon is gonna be a headache.
Exactly. So I love that last night happened the way that it did. I don't have any Melvin Gordon shares personally. But I'm happy and I'm excited to see what happens, especially just as a commissioner, like see like the trade offers come through.
Yeah.
I think that if you have Gordon and if you're not at least trying to move him for something better, I think you're seriously fucking yourself over by not doing so, by not at least attempting. The value is there, the stocks are there.
And and he also has name brand value too. People remember him.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Especially if you got an old head in your league, like a guy that's been playing fantasy for a hot minute, like if you got the old head veteran like fantasy player, the guy that still like believes that AP is going to win him a championship, go shop Melvin Gordon to that guy.
Hey, I know those guys.
Where are those guys?
But not the AP part though. Not
the AP part. But
But I mean, aside from that too, Jerry Jeudy, you know what I'm saying? He flashed, you know what I mean? Doing Jerry Jeudy things. You know what I mean? We got a little scare on Noah Fant. I don't know if there's any word on him, but he got carted off.
Yeah, usually when you're carted off, that doesn't result in a
he limped,
positive diagnosis.
He limped, and then they called for the cart. So it's like, I mean, everything's precautionary right now too, because he's gonna be a star, bro. He's gonna be a star.
I can tell you like this: there's never been a time where I haven't gotten carded, and my diagnosis was good. Like last time I got carded, it was a meniscus.
Damn it. Okay, well, you know what? God's hopefully everything's cool for Noah Fant. You know what I'm saying? Owners, because man, Noah Fant was coming through in a real way.
Yeah.
Like he was on the way to a big game before he got hurt, so he missed out on the shootout fun. But yeah, other than that,
I think I saw a report that he could be missing some time.
Okay. Yeah, man, it's been a rough preseason. This is like, you know, even though it's the real season, that's what I'm calling it, because people are going down left and right. You know what I mean? But yeah, so okay, let's move on to this first game. What's on the slate? You said is Baltimore first?
Yeah, so we're actually going to first talk about the Battle of the Beltway.
Okay, yeah.
Baltimore and Washington.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of unknown history for people that aren't from the area. This is an unnatural rival. This is a territorial rival.
Yeah, this is super territorial. I'm excited for this one. Just me personally, being a Washington football fan, I know people like are gonna be in the comment section after when they see this video and they're like, "Holy shit, Bogart, you actually know a Washington football fan?"
I know one.
Yeah, think you know
He's
one.
the one to know too. Hell of a guy, that Admiral.
Baltimore favored by 14. Do I think that Washington can cover? Probably not. Washington typically has been losing by about 14.
You don't think? Remember last week when we were covering the Chiefs pregame, I said if they make the mistake of putting Marcus Peters on Tyreek Hill, what's he gonna do? He's gonna burn him. He's gonna try to get aggressive, jump the route, and it happened. Remember that? And listen, it's the same scenario for McLaurin. If and when, because they're always they shuffle around their They shuffle around a McLaurin, you know what I'm saying, on the line. And sometimes he be in the slot too. Not a lot, but, like 89% of his shit is out wide. And anyways, he's going to either draw Marlon Humphreys, which I think Marlon Humphreys is a phenomenal talent. Like, it's not like the way I'd be like...
Marlon Humphreys is freaking amazing.
Yeah, he's freaking amazing.
If you have Marlon Humphreys in IDP, you're happier than a pig in shit.
And then, like, he's going to have Marcus Peters sometimes on the other side. Marcus Peters is going to get burned because he's going to try to jump one of them lopsided throws, right? He's going to try to jump that route, but McLaurin's going to be right there. Pew! Yep. Fast. They don't call him F1 for no reason, you know what I mean?
Yep, that's the F1. One of my favorite interviews, like just to see him light up, like when he was like, "Yo, I've never heard the name F1." He was like, "I like that. I'm going to make that my nickname." Like that. Great guy, great kid. 16 receptions so far. 269 yards. The man is just a fucking phenomenal athlete. If there's any chance in Washington pulling off an upset here,
McLaurin's gonna have a lot to do with it.
McLaurin's going to have a lot to do with it.
And Thomas too. I'd say Logan Thomas because they've been giving up a lot of production to opposing tight ends. It's just that so it's gonna be Haskin has to just find those two. Those.
So what you bring up about Logan Thomas is very interesting. First, I want to start off with McLaurin. I want to let people know that he is the number one receiver in the league in terms of that yak. He is sipping that yak real heavy.
Yep.
All right. He's on number one in yards after the catch.
Damn. That's a good stat. After 3 weeks.
So you need to have McLaurin on your team. McLaurin is a must start. This is the one person that I'm always going to tell you. Do not fear the matchup. Don't give a fuck about the matchup. You're running McLaurin every week. Now on to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas, it is only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, before he really, really peaks. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He is going to break out. There's going to be a breakout moment at a certain point. Right now, overall in PPR leagues, he's tight at number 16. We've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Gesicki.
Yeah.
I'll even bring in a name. I'm not even going to bring in a recent name. I'm not going to go with the youth here. I'm going to bring in a name that's a veteran name that was on a team that was very beneficial for him, and he blew up. And I'm going to bring up Eric Ebron when he was with the Colts. This is very reminiscent of that type of transition. So look for Logan Thomas to eventually peak for you guys. I don't know when it's going to happen.
I need him this week personally because I got one share of Logan Thomas. I
think that it could.
Yeah, I got John New, so I'm like, yo, come on, all right, Logan, old man Logan, Wolverine, you're in there.
The problem with Logan Thomas is you got Mike linebacker Patrick Queen.
Yep.
Just ready for a tight end to come across the middle.
Yep.
Like, I could see Patrick Queen if he has longevity in his career. Like if longevity is written in, is prophesized into his career.
He could be like better CJ Mosley for sure. At least at minimum.
I was gonna go Ray.
Wow.
I was gonna say Ray.
I wasn't gonna go Ray, but damn, that's high praise.
I'm gonna
he's
go
he's
Ray.
good. He's good. Instincts. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding.
The instincts are incredible.
Yeah. Like, I actually have him in my IDP. He's one of the only ones that's holding it down. Because my IDPs suck in that league. So dry out there. Anyways.
He is my favorite IDP pickup.
So, I'll say this. So, going back to going back to this game, obviously on the other side of the ball, firing up Lamar, you're firing up Andrews, and I'm not mad at flexing a Hollywood because I know a lot of y'all is frustrated. One thing you got to know is he's getting all the air yards. Just Lamar, they haven't been able to connect yet. Marvelous. Don't worry, it's gonna kick in, especially after a bad loss. Oh, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was not clicking. Remember, look at.
I like Hollywood as a trade piece.
Yeah, me too. I was trying to trade him away, but I need him to blow up. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
That's the only way right now.
Without him, I feel like even without him blowing up, like there's someone in your league. I feel like there's someone in your league.
The one league I have them is the SBI, where it's a bunch of savages. You know what I mean? Like like I'm trying to tell a motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I mean, you seen the trade I just did? Instead of DJ Chark, I was trying to put Hollywood in that trade. You know what I mean? I was trying to get rid of Hollywood, but he was.
The move. I like the move of Hollywood, bro. Honestly, I feel like that they're for you guys that aren't in expert leagues. For you guys that aren't in expert leagues, or maybe you're not running with the pack of wild wolves, as I like to say.
Yeah.
What I recommend for you is to try and move Hollywood because there's someone in your league that has a gut feeling like me and Bogie have. They have that gut feeling that, oh shit, he's gonna blow up. There's gonna be a big game, So it's just a matter of time that people are waiting on that. So I think that you could. I'm not gonna say that you can move him by himself.
Well, no, it's a package deal. Like, and that's the thing. Yeah. Like, I'm waiting for him to blow up so I can get people's attention when I'm talking Hollywood Brown.
Yep. Thank you.
Because people that aren't paying attention to every single fucking snap like we are, right? We're hanging on to every single fucking snap. If I miss it, I'm rewatching it the next day. They're going down the field to him. Like he missed him on a 44-yard house call on Monday night with the lights on. And I start to think too, bro.
Well, Fuller's age is starting to show, by the way. So Hollywood could have a big week this week.
Oh yeah, Kendall Fuller. I mean, no, Kendall Fuller. Yeah, that's right. He's back. I forgot he's back with the football team. But yeah, so we're obviously taking the bank. I mean, the Ravens on that one, and we'll move on. Oh, okay. One more thing, Antonio Gibson, just yay or nay? I'm starting him.
Start him.
Yeah.
Start him.
I like the trend of the snaps going up every week. You know what I mean? And just open there. Yeah, just. The one thing I don't like is they give up in these games late. Like not them, the coach. It's like, all right, we're shutting it down. You know what I mean?
It's Dwayne. Dwayne needs to get his act together. Dwayne Haskins needs to. Yeah, bro, you. I don't want to see my quarterback fucking posting a goddamn shirtless pic after a loss. You don't get shirtless pics after a loss. You get shirtless after a win.
He's trying to get the thotties, B. All right, but yeah, let's go on to the next game because I know you can shit on Dwayne forever.
Yeah, let's get into the next game. I'm actually super excited about this one. Colts, Bears.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
But oddly enough, I think Vegas might know something that we don't know. I know something you don't know. 2.5 favor to the Colts.
But it's in Indy, right?
No, it's in Chi-Town.
It's in Chicago. Wow.
Yep.
But you know what though? You know the Vegas makers, the bookmakers, they're tricky because they want us to be like, well, they're not the favored because even though they're at home because it's Nick Foles. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you know what I mean? They knew what to like because honestly, it's what 2 games. Trubisky got him through. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying.
It probably would have been if it was Trubisky. If Trubisky won the game last week, it would have been like them +2.
That's what I'm saying. So I think I want to take. I'm gonna piss off Bear domination right now. I am going to take the Colts. I am going to take them by a field goal.
Yeah, so they cover. So they said they're covered. You said they're +3.
Yeah.
The Bears.
No.
Okay, so the Colts are favored. Yeah, they're plus. Would you say +2?
Yeah, 2.5.
+2.5. Okay, so they just need to win by a field goal. Yeah. So I'm taking Indy to cover, but I'm taking the Bears to win, just outright win, because the Bears could win by 3 points. Oh, no, you're right. I can't do that. I can't parlay that. It's a 2.5. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take the Bears money line on this one. But
okay.
But because you know what? If they win, if Indy wins, I can see that it's field goal. And right now Playmakers don't sleep on this Indy defense. They're the best defense right now.
That's what I think wins it. That's what I think wins it.
Like,
honestly.
It's hard to run on them. You know what I mean? They're, and their secondary is actually showing up. Like, it's crazy because Xavier, like, I actually have Allen Robinson having a big game against Xavier Rhodes because that's all he did when Xavier Rhodes was in Minnesota, right? Now he's over there in Indy. That's going to be a fun matchup. You know what I'm saying?
See if you can make a move for Darius Leonard.
Yeah, he's just fucking putting up points, B.
He is the number 1 linebacker in IDP right now.
Did he tear his ACL last year? He did, huh?
I think it was last year.
He's back with a vengeance right now. I like it. Good shit. I liked him since he was a rookie, bro. I like it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, I mean, on the Bears side, I'm firing up Montgomery. You know what I mean? I'm firing up Allen Robinson. I'm not really comfortable firing up Anthony Miller. And then if you need to stream
on the Colts side.
Yeah, on the Colts side, Jonathan Taylor. I think even
Zach Pascal.
Ooh, that's your sleeper for the week. I'm not really testing this secondary with someone like Rivers throwing.
Zach Pascal is the only fucking option right now.
Yeah, he's the only one left. Yeah, you're right though. This is accurate because Pittman's out for weeks. Perry out. Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Zach Pascal, the Frenchman. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears at home.
And if you have Ty, you need to be packaging him in a deal and moving him.
Yeah, hopefully he has a big one in this game. He's gonna be matched up against Kyle Fuller, and Kyle Fuller plays a lot of off coverage. If Ty has anything, it's speed. That's why he always blows his hammies out. But
exactly, yeah, he has no fucking Lieutenant Dan ass.
I don't have no Ty shares on purpose. But anyone who has him, if he pops a big one this game, you move that man. Just like we're moving on to the next game.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also think Nyheim Hines might be in play, too, because if the game script is what I write, like the game script I'm writing, like, you know what I mean? They could be playing from behind. So Nyheim Hines might be a cool little flex this week.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, bro. Yeah. I like that take.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
Yeah,
Jaguars
baby.
Versus the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, they didn't get a win yet, but they got a half win.
I was literally about to bring that up. So Joe Burrow first win.
He's going to 1. He's going to 1.5.
Bro, so tell me why. So for those for
3 1 and 1.
Yep, bro. For those of you guys out there that maybe have not subscribed to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network yet, we do this thing on Sundays called NFL Rum Zone.
Yeah.
Where I call, red zone pretty much. Short, simple, sweet, right? Yeah. Tell me why last week in the middle of my fucking play-by-play, I literally go like, this is like in the fourth quarter. Like we're dumb early in the fourth quarter. And I'm like sitting here scratching my head, bro. Running my hands through my waves, trying to keep myself calm, calling this shitty-ass piece of football game. And only thing that I think to myself
he hates the Eagles playmakers, just by the way.
Only thing I think to myself is they're going to tie. And I literally said it on air. Tell me why my freaking chat goes, why did you say that now it's going to happen? We're all fucked. We're all screwed. Because, like, the whole ism of like the crystal ball built into the admiral's body, like I just predict, I just see wild shit before it happens. Like I think I'm fucking Doctor Strange, bro. I think I'm Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
like I had that end game moment calling that play. You know where Doctor Strange, he's like going through all the multiple scenarios.
Yeah,
and then like I did that, and then I came to my scenario and I was like, they're gonna tie, and then it happened.
That's crazy.
I am done predicting wild things for you guys. I'm gonna try and like not do that again because I think I cursed Joe Burrow.
Yeah, why you gotta do that to my man Mighty Joe, man?
Bro,
he's playing angry right now. I can't wait till he gets his first W and then he starts playing with his swag again.
He is. He's playing so angry right now. And Sensei, you never. Sensei tell you never fight angry.
Hey, you know what's
wax off.
You know what's crazy too, bro? Is like when it comes to Joe Burrow, like he's not that far from where he grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Because he's from the state of Ohio.
He wants to win for freaking Ohio, bro.
It's like, bro, like I'm telling you, that motherfucker's trying to. He's angry right now. He's full mighty.
141 pass attempts this year. He's completed 91 of those.
Bro, he's gonna throw like 700 times this year.
Dude, I'm telling you, I guarantee. So week 5 is when he breaks his 1,000-yard mark.
That's not bad.
like,
I mean, but listen, hold on. Doesn't he have?
Joe Burrow, 1,000
what does he
yards.
have right now? Doesn't he have like 600?
He has 821.
Oh my God!
5 TDs.
He might break it this week, bro. He's playing the Jags.
It's like he might break it this week.
He might hit the thou wow this week. He's only, but he's less than 200 away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could happen this week. Like, it could happen. I mean, like,
he's playing the Jaguars.
Like, he could
okay.
Like Dak is 1,000-yard passer. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
yeah.
Like, I'm buying in on Joe Burrow on DFS this week.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm taking.
I'm also buying in on.
Monkey
I'm
Knife
also.
Fight prop.
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say I'm also gonna buy in.
The Monkey Knife Fight prop is. Yeah. What's up?
No, I was gonna say I'm also buying in on the other side too on Minshew this week, because people are off him. People are off him, like in DFS. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's not gonna be a high percentage owned. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all that play daily fantasy.
This game is just gonna be all out, just through the air. Just.
I hope so. Let's go.
Like
because there's also two bad run defenses, right? And you have two workhorses now, because James Robinson, he's getting workhorse type loads, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Joe Mixon still be getting 20 touches. Like, they could ruin our shootout that we want, but it also could just mean like they can punch it in at down there at the goal line.
Neither of these teams have any corners either, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
there's no defense at all.
Fuck it all. They're just everyone's
in
open.
Jacksonville, you have Miles Jack.
Yeah, and that's it.
Like, oh man.
I mean, you got. I think they got who's that? They got Henderson, that rookie corner. He hasn't shown up really yet, or is it Ferguson? You got one of them. Yeah, it's Henderson. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not scared of none of that shit. Matter of fact, I like Higgins. I love Tyler Boyd, obviously. Love DJ Chark coming back, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're firing up Minshew. If you're in a bind, I'm firing him up with confidence. You know what I mean? James Robinson, he's a must start. I'm saying that Joe Mixon, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be his first game of the year where he doesn't bust. I didn't say he's gonna have a big game, right? Just so I don't curse my Joe Mixon shares. But yes, I think this is a great matchup. He should eat, and I think there's probably gonna be like upwards of 600.
Why aren't you moving Mixon?
No one wants him right now. I've tried to.
If you have Mixon, get rid of that.
Yeah, but guy. What I'm gonna have to do is Mixon plus a top end receiver and bring back a top end running back, because I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around getting some secondary shit. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what you have to do in that scenario.
Yeah.
You're packaging them up. You're shipping them out. Like, hey.
And I'm telling you,
here's my prediction, guys. My fantasy prediction for you. James Robinson over Mixon. James Robinson has a better fantasy day than Joe Mixon.
Oh, that's easy bet. Check this out. Here's a stat for you. This year so far, the Bengals on defense are giving up the most 25-yard plays and up to opposing receivers and opposing running backs.
Why do you think the over-under is at fucking 48.5?
Taking the over. Fuck it.
Yo, cut it. Just, I'm telling you guys.
I'm taking the over, and you know what, man? I love both these guys so much. It's hard to choose, man. Like, who I was just gonna outright take the game, but man, I'm gonna go with Cincy, bro. This is in home.
Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I'm going Cincy.
Yeah,
I'm going Cincy. Like, fuck this. Like, I want to see Joe Burrow successful. Like,
yeah.
Like, are the Jags probably gonna win? Yeah, because it's Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But am I gonna? I'm using law of affirmation right now. If I say it, the universe will make it happen.
Yep. But man, when we both agree on it, that might even be that much more better. But still, I really deep down inside want to say Minshew and the gang. They show up after an embarrassing.
I love both of these quarterbacks.
I know they're fun.
Both these guys were 5-year guys, by the way, in college.
Yep. So they know that's why they look as savvy as they do in the league. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because they got that extra 5th year in college to slow things down, quote unquote. Because that's always they say that when you get to the NFL, things get a little, they're a little faster than they're used to. But like these guys came in and they had, it's not as it seems more slowed down for them than other youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Like Jameis Winston, the game still seemed too fast for him, even in like his 4th year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. That's all.
I agree with you. Like, and Burrow, he just has so much poise in the pocket. Both these guys do. Like, it's just gonna be a good game. It's just gonna be a good game. These are your future. This is the future of the fucking NFL. Damn it.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
Y'all better enjoy that game. I hate when people just like automatically shit on the game. Like last night was way better than what it should have been.
Yeah, for real.
Let's see. Browns, Cowboys, Dallas.
I think the Browns could pull an upset off here, but it's like I don't know if they can keep up with the amount of points that Dallas is going to put up.
So that's the biggest thing. So really quick, over-unders at 56.
Yeah, see, so and because these teams, I mean, we've already seen the Browns put up 30 burgers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've done this back-to-back weeks. So it's like, and obviously they putting up 30 burgers and up weekly, them boys. And Playmakers, for those of y'all that ain't from Cali, them boys mean the police.
Yeah.
They them boys. That's why I don't fuck with them boys.
I agree. I say that shit around here, and people are like, "What do y'all talk about?" Like, fuck. I'm like, I gotta remember, I'm not in LA. I live in Colorado now.
Them boys, bro, and them peoples.
Amari Cooper hasn't had a touchdown yet,
but he's had a shitload of targets and yards.
Yeah, 25 receptions, 267 yards.
Yeah. Gallup finally showed up.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb's been steady.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb's been steady.
And that all makes sure. With all that said, that means Dak he's always a must, and he's always in play. Dak produces.
Yeah, I mean, fucking 1,000-yard passer through first 3 weeks of football. I mean,
yeah, he's trying to go for 5,000 for real. Looks like with that defense, they're gonna have to. It's like Black Tony Romo right now.
Yeah, he has to. So what needs to happen for Dak is he has to keep up that pace. I think that he can get his contract at the end of the season.
With Chicago or with the Raiders?
There's never been a quarterback to be franchise tagged and go back to that team. That has never happened. You are correct that it is a high possibility that he goes somewhere else.
Yeah, and gets the big bag.
Yeah, so that's a little NFL history for you guys really quick. I know I have a tendency to bring that up a lot.
And in recent history,
I'm sorry for that.
Recent history, your football team had to back-to-back franchise tag Cousins because they could never find a deal with him, and he was like, "I'm the fuck out of here after this."
Out of here, yep.
He's like, even the second franchise tag, he was like, "Oh, I'll take 30 million guaranteed for a year." You know what I mean? Because the year before that, it was like 26. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yo, this motherfucker's making bank, bro.
And I think Dallas is going to do a very similar thing.
Pay him $48 million for 1 year next year, or $40 million for 1 year next year.
It could very well that is very very much a
it's pretty much going to be the average.
Because even though like I said,
37.
he can possibly get his payday without the wins if his stats are just really
for sure.
nice.
Because look at there's a place like Chicago that doesn't want. They already said they're not picking up Mitch's 5th year. Nick Foles, he's just a backup. All that jive. Then the Raiders, they're more than likely gonna move on from Derek Carr because he sucks.
And I just want to clarify that I'm not bringing up the without the wins part, to like be spiteful or anything to Dallas. The where this take derives from is that there's so much new there. Like my team is in the same position. There is just so much new. Like no one really knows what's going to happen. Like I'm going to tell you straight, with there being that extra seeding in the playoffs this year, there's not going to be an extra NFC East team in there. That extra seeding will go to somebody else.
It's true.
There will be one NFC East team, and that
somebody's going to win the NFC East at 7-9.
9-7. Or even 7-9. That could be very well fucking possible. Like that is within the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yo, that shit is real.
That's really real.
But yeah, and then obviously on the other side of the ball, Nick Chubb, Jarvis Landry. You gotta monitor OBJ. He's dealing with some shit.
Oh my God.
He's dealing with some shit.
You just had to go there, huh?
Nah, just some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I really don't even know what his injury is. I don't have any OBJs, and that's another guy. If and when he blows up, you ship him off. You bring back something better.
Yeah, you wanna be trying to get rid of. I mean, he had a good game against Cincinnati, but that was Cincinnati. But
Cincinnati, and you're supposed to ship him off before you.
He didn't break double digits against Washington. That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I mean, I don't have OBJ.
But also the game script was there.
Receiver Landry.
The game script was there too, because you guys were playing from behind for a cool minute. So it's like they could have just taken some shots down the field.
Yeah.
Instead of always looking for that slant. They're always looking for hit him off with that slant, like the OBJ special.
OBJ's good to go. He just had a sore back. He's fine.
Okay. That's funny. He has a sore back. Ha ha.
Gosh.
I'm so mean. Yes, because those are funny when I have to elaborate.
Fantasy plays in this game. Both Browns running backs, Zeke, Dak,
Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper. They're firing them all up.
Yeah, the over-under's at 56.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a cheat code. Just attach yourself to these games. And I'm going to take the Cowboys to win this one. But honestly, I'm taking them to win because they should have been.
That's a logical pick.
Yeah. But the upset pick is definitely the Browns because the Browns are they're going to eat them up on the ground and they're going to have success doing that. So, you know what I mean? If the Cowboys don't get up early.
They have 2 running backs.
Yeah.
Dallas has 1.
But he's the one.
He is the one.
Yeah.
But like when you can just start interchanging like fucking fresh sets of legs like that, like
you ain't lying.
Like, you can do a lot of different things, So I mean, if
it's the best 1-2 punch in the game, hands down.
It's literally going to be a question of can Freddie Kitchens outcoach Mike McCarthy?
Not Freddie Kitchens, fool. Stefanski.
Or Stefanski.
Yeah, that's why Stefanski got the motherfucking run game going phenomenal, bro.
My fault.
No, don't worry. I'm just saying because, we seen him do this with Minnesota last year with Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what, though? I like your pick because you have the balls to take the pick because I'm always thinking too much. That's why I just I'm just going with my logic.
I'm also still going off of the whole, you barely beat Atlanta,
yeah, and it had to be a lucky.
Yeah, I'm still going off the whole, that was a fluke thing.
And you know what, too, bro? Fucking, the intangible factor here is my man Baker Mayfield, the Rooster. He's big cocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He might come out there like, I could sling it too. You know what I mean?
If Baker Mayfield beats Dallas, expect for his swagger to definitely fucking be back. Yo, expect the cockiest, most beer drinkingest, chuggingest, hoorah gung ho fucking Baker Mayfield, like I'm gonna be going on air like he's back, baby.
Yeah, he's back.
Fucking back. Like I
because we seen him his rookie year. He was there his rookie year.
Yup, bro. If he beats Dallas,
shell of himself now.
I am coming on air on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, and it is fucking big dick energy. Like, oh yeah, like if Dak wins, I'm just like, oh, like okay, like. But if Baker wins, Colin Cowherd is going to be pissed off at me. He is going to fucking hate me. I promise that, Cowherd.
That fucking turd.
Saints Lions, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna outright take the Saints. We got to start smashing through some of these, but I'm gonna outright take the Saints on this one and to cover whatever the fuck the spread is. They're covering that shit. They're coming out pissed.
I'm going the opposite. I'm not taking the Saints. Mike Thomas out again.
Okay, that's fine. I'm still taking the Saints. They got Alvin Kamara.
If you have Michael Thomas, please move him. Stop waiting.
Yeah, because I'd be trying to move him too, but I get shitty offers.
If depending on what it is, like
so they've ruled him out completely, right? Because now I could put him in my goddamn IRs. I was like, fucking A. Hold.
Like I fucking IR spot. I move him.
No. Listen. You don't move him for pennies on the dollar right now, Playmakers. Unless somebody, because most of the time it's gonna be a Michael Thomas truther, and he's gonna be able to talk to you about something substantial to give up. Like I might look at a Kenny Galladay, like a motherfucker that, and plus something. Like, listen, bro, Kenny Galladay, that was your 3rd round pick. This is my 1st round pick. You know what I mean? And you go and give me,
if you're the Michael Thomas owner, get greedy. Try and load up on as much as.
Yeah, try to get a 2-for-1.
3-for-1.
Listen, if you can do a 3-for-1, that means you need it because it means you're because that means you have things on your bench that you could drop. You know what I mean?
Get as much fucking bang for your buck. Like for real, get as much bang for your buck. Like if you utilize this move to strengthen your fucking roster and weaken someone else's.
I almost might want to trade Chris Carson and try to bring me back like a James Conner even, or maybe even like a Derrick Henry. Like if I had Chris Carson and Michael Thomas, I'm trying to package that thing up and be like, yo, let me get Derrick Henry. You know what I mean?
You want to get intricate. You want to get intricate as fuck.
Yeah. Because you know why? Michael Thomas ain't done nothing for us even week 1 when he played. So I'm not. What's the difference, huh? Moving him right now? I didn't have him this whole time anyway. So what am I going to feel different?
That's what I'm literally. There's very well a fucking high opportunity chance with the way that these reports keep coming out about Michael Thomas that you don't even get him until week 6.
Yep.
Why are you gonna keep doing that to yourself? Like that. The people that are holding on to Michael Thomas for no goddamn reason, that mind blows me. That mind blows me that you are holding on to a piece just to be optimistic.
Yeah, but he's Michael fucking Thomas, bro. He's fucking Frankenstein. You know what I mean?
You could be getting certified production. Like
so So he's all the way ruled out. I'm so happy that he's ruled out because now I could try to move him I'm going to try to get me like a James Conner or one of them guys. I'm going to try to do...
If you're 2-1 and you have Michael Thomas...
James Conner plus.
Yeah, if you're 2-1 and you have Michael Thomas, like, I get you kind of being calm, cool, and collective. You know, if you are not in that boat, if you are on the other side of that, if you are 1-2, and it's not looking good for you, you know, move him.
Yeah.
Move him. I'm gonna also bring up another thing too. All of you that went that went QB early and it's not working out for you, move your early QBs. Go get you a nice stable QB, a nice stable. Redo it. Redo your fucking team.
Yeah, go look if Burrow or Minshew's available. Snatch them up.
Yup. Even you know, fuck like you go try and go get. I don't know. Maybe you move your high end QB and then another cheap piece, and you try and bring back. You know, I don't know, fucking Kyler Murray or Russell Wilson. You know, fucking. You can even go.
I don't know, man. People ain't coming up off of them, so you're gonna have to package them. You're gonna have
That's
to package
true.
deal them something.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm saying the answer to your problems too could be like say you got a Matt Ryan or a Kyler Murray and your team rest of your team's hurting, something like that. You might be able to move these guys, you know what I'm saying, for a skill piece, but make sure you go and find a Minshew or a Burrow, especially like off the waivers first, because they might be floating around in single QB leagues. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Thank you, Bogart.
You know what I mean?
Let's see here. But I mean, yeah, with the Saints, you're firing up. Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara. I think even Jared Cook, even though I think he's god awful, and then and obviously, Marvin Jones, Kenny Golladay. I'm not sure who to say with the running backs. With me thinking that the Saints are going to win this game or at least put up a lot of points, I like DeAndre Swift if I was to choose one out of all of them, because at least he's the pass catching back. You know what I mean? But other than that, I really just feel comfortable with Golladay and Marvin Jones as a flex. Because Galladay's a must start, obviously.
Yeah, Galladay's a must start. I'm so happy that he's back and he's big.
Marshawn Lattimore versus Galladay. That's gonna be fun.
I think Lattimore gets fucked up.
I think Lattimore gets got too.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun though.
Let's see here. I'll take the Saints, or no, I'm gonna take the Lions in that one, just because, like I said, no Michael Thomas. And I think you said the Saints.
I'm still gonna go with the Saints.
Seahawks, Dolphins.
This one's quick. Seahawks, and
this is dangerous.
Yeah,
to see at the Seahawks, so dangerous. Yeah,
so I'm going dangerous. Yeah, and then obviously, shout out to the fornicator. He 2 weeks back to back. He's calling Fitzpatrick a solid streamer. I mean, I agree. This is a good matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Solid streamer.
I'm not mad firing up. Everybody. To be honest, Parker. I would even flex up Preston Williams. You know what I mean? This could be a shootout. Myles Gaskin's in play. That's pretty much it on that side. On the other side, you're firing up everybody. If you have your Carlos Hyde, you're gonna throw him out there. I mean, if you're in a deeper league, you might fuck around and throw Travis Homer maybe. I wouldn't suggest it, but still. And then obviously Lockett, DK, and then boom, call it a day.
Honestly, what I did with Homer is I grabbed him up in a couple of leagues just in case Chris Carson re-aggravates the injury when he comes back. I'm gonna just honestly sit there and hold on to him and just be greedy.
Why do you think in all my leagues I have Rashad Penny in my IR? You know what I mean? I just hold on to him.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
Just in case he comes back and he's, you know what I mean? Because Travis Homer's nothing special talent-wise. Because then for all we know, it could be this DJ Dallas kid eventually. You know what I mean? Like, we don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But also Carlos Hyde is dealing. He's questionable. He's doing Carlos Hyde things because that's what he is. He's always
doing Carlos Hyde things.
Yes, he was a Niner. He was always banged up. You know what I mean?
Let's see here. The Chargers of Carson City. I'm sorry, LA. And versus the Buccaneers. Bucks by 7.
It's +7.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
That's incredible. I think they fucking. I think it might be closer than actually what people might think, because the secondary is exploitable for the Bucks, but their run it is. Their run defense is shut down.
Yeah, their run defense, yeah.
So, but then they do give up yards through the air to the opposing pass catching running backs. So this could be a big Austin Eckler game through the air, at least, not on the ground.
That line's gonna be looking to eat on
Brady,
on Tom Brady.
Right,
yeah. There's a lot of ambition, a lot of youthful ambition on that.
Hell yeah, Bosa, line. Ingram, Murray at linebacker now, so it's gonna be hard to run. This is gonna be an interesting one. It's just Justin, it's Justin Herbert, pimply face, crater face Herbert, right? Is he gonna step up and be like, all right, I got the GOAT on the other side? And then is the GOAT on the other side like, I am still the GOAT, or you know what I mean? Because you're not looking
like is the GOAT gonna be like, move over, kid? You haven't even hit puberty yet in the NFL, like.
Because honestly, he hasn't looked like it. The GOAT,
dude.
The first couple of weeks, like he's missing guys, he's throwing picks.
Yeah, he's completed.
It's a new system, so it's understandable, and he's old, but it's like, is this you know what I mean? Like, is this his age showing up? I don't know.
I'm gonna go the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks, and then I like if you're looking for a streaming option at tight end, you know what I mean? Because there's going to be no Chris Godwin, no Scotty Miller, you know what I mean? No Justin Watson even. So that slot role is going to be open. They're probably going to throw O.J. Howard in there. It could be Gronk. Could be Gronk and I'm wrong, or maybe even Cameron Brate. But I'm going with O.J. Because then Mike Evans is the only other option that you're starting on that side, and then maybe Rojo is a flex because there's no Fournette.
I don't.
And then on the other side,
agree with you.
On the other side, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, those are only, and Hunter Henry. Those are the only guys
I want you to be really quick with the OJ take. I want you to be right about the OJ take, bro.
Yeah.
Because you would be very few in the industry that would be like, yeah, I called that. But I personally I'm not going to.
Well,
I can't.
Here's the thing, though, too.
I really hope that works out for you because then you can you get to walk around.
If you've seen what I did too, I picked up that Drew sample that you dropped, so I have OJ and him. I can make a decision. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm dead serious. I might even roll out. You know what I mean? Mike Gesicki had a cool, not a good game, but he had production against the Jags, so it's not a bad play, but. I think OJ is just the best play because their safeties. It's still going to be against the Chargers defense too, though. Hopefully it's a volume play.
Saying.
Hopefully it's a volume play. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you hit on that, make sure that you chop this shit.
Oh man, I've been saying it all week. I better not have a Drew sample 2 weeks in a row, and this week it's OJ and shit. Oh shit.
Oh, bro.
Because
either way.
He's a streaming option. He's not even ranked. Like, you know what I mean? When I rank these motherfuckers this week, my tight ends, he's not even in that shit, but he's a flyer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's definitely a flyer. Let's see. Cards, Panthers, sir. So the cardiac Cards bounce back after a loss.
Yeah, I'd say they're in a smash spot right here. But I also say that, the fact that no one really knows yet, week to week, how these Panthers are gonna come out looking, they took the Chargers defense by surprise last week. You know what I mean? And they got gashed up by the pass catching running back, like I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? By Mike Davis. You know what I mean? So, if that's the way they're gonna try to attack Arizona, because Arizona's real they're real aggressive. It's Joseph, it's Advanced Joseph over there. He learned from Zimmer. You know what I mean? They love to send pressure. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of hot reads and quick dump offs that's going to Mike Davis again. And you know what's crazy about that too is like DJ Moore actually had a decent game last week because of that same logic. That ferocious Joey Bosa and Mark Ingram were coming in on Bridgewater, and he was just hitting the hot read to DJ Moore.
Adds a different element to that backfield. I didn't know he could move that way. I was like, bro.
I knew he was like that, bro. You know why? Because the Niners drafted him years ago.
Yeah.
He was supposed to surpass Frank Gore, but no one was doing that. And then we got value on Mike Davis because he was he torn his ACL or some shit coming out of college. So it was so it actually took him a very long time, and he actually got a solid shot with the Seahawks. So we've seen him ball like this 2 years ago with in relief of Chris Carson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's Mike Davis. As long as he's upright, he's gonna be. They don't have to rush back CMC.
No, you're right. You're right.
In a season that they don't think they're gonna go anywhere. You know what I mean?
I'm still gonna take the Cardinals.
Yeah, me too.
Kyler he's just.
Can we get a new update?
He didn't look good. He didn't look good last week. Nope. I'm gonna be honest.
You know what that is too? That's okay. One thing that Matt Patricia does that he does well that he got from Belichick is they're gonna figure out a way and then put the blueprint out on how to stop this certain type of offense. Remember the Lions? Yep. The Lions, they almost beat Patrick Mahomes in them last year in the regular season. And then Pat Mahomes, he threw a 60-yard bomb to Travis Kelce on a busted coverage to get him into the goal line.
Yep.
And then Darrell Williams punched it in for the win, with seconds to go. But it was the whole time they were limiting Patrick Mahomes. And then the next week, so now that the game plan was out, Indy, they outright beat the fuck out of the Chiefs. Remember that on a Sunday nighter? Super low scoring game. They just outright beat them. Jacoby Brissett led them to victory. And then the
Brissett was just
and it's because they had so much of the blueprint put out. I have a feeling that Matt Patricia might have did that same thing to the Cardinals last week, to Kyler Murray. Like, look, this is the blueprint of how you slow them down. You know what I mean? Let alone beat them, because they did that.
Yeah.
What you got a Nuke update? Nuke Skywalker? Is the force with him this week? Because he didn't practice yesterday. Yeah,
I know that he didn't practice. He is listed as questionable still. Okay. Ankle wasn't he was not present for the open portion of today's practice. Kyle Ogard of the Cardinals official site reports.
So that means that he didn't practice, but he showed up to it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't
He wasn't there for the open portion.
Yeah, that's what he said. But then more than likely, he didn't get in there and then jump into practice. He probably just showed up, did mental walkthroughs or whatever. Ghost run shadow routes.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. Like he was held out yesterday at practice, so he had no reps. Period.
So he's a true game time.
Yeah, that's a true game time. Fuck me.
Me too, man. I gotta figure it out. Gotta figure out what I gotta do in the war zone. Cause I'm without smoking John Brown and possibly Nuke now. I think he'll play though.
Yeah, I think he will. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. Let's see here. Vikings Texans.
This one low key could be a shootout too, man.
Someone's has to go. Someone has to get a win.
Or they're gonna tie.
Gosh, no!
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
Houston, I'm taking Houston.
I'm taking Minnesota.
That makes sense.
I think the run game's gonna beat them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you. Actually.
They cannot stop the run. Look at what the rookie did to them week 1 to the Texans. Every week they're giving up booty on the ground. Bro, every week.
Justin Jefferson now that they know that they got
and
that.
Now Thielen and Irv Smith can be all over underneath with someone taking off the top like Diggs did last year. So that.
Bro. Yeah. Yup. Okay. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Wounded Will Fuller. I mean, Will Fuller and them though. They should all. Because they have a track team over there too. Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller. Yeah, Will Fuller. But I'm just saying, like, they could burn all those corners. That's why all those corners in Minnesota. That's why I said this could be a shootout. But I'm still taking the Vikings to end up on top of that shootout.
Yeah, I like it. By the way, big ups to Harrison Smith. Boy, I saw that pick last week. Get it, baby. Yeah. That shit was nasty, man.
Yeah, he got Tannehill. Good on that one.
Let's see here. The Rams, the Giants. Rams.
Yeah, Rams. Let's move on. Fire up all your Rams too.
Yep, fire up all your Rams.
I'm not suggesting nobody on the other side of the ball.
Fuck the Giants. Patriots, Chiefs.
This is fun. This is gonna be fun.
Scam Newton.
This is gonna be a good
one.
Hopefully they don't scam us out of a good one, because Belichick and them, they still have super tight coverage. They know how to. They've built plans to hold back Tyreek Hill, and they've done it plenty of times. Tyreek Hill still finds ways to break loose because he's just faster than every man on the fucking field. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So there's only so much you can do because he only needs one big one. But that's going to be their main focal point, is don't let him eat. Then they do their best to try to stop Kelsey, and they let running backs eat on the ground. That way they get them in long third down situations all the time. They pride themselves on coverage sacks. That and Mahomes too. He's would have lost to them several times over, but every time he's played, ever since the last 2 times he's played them, you know what I mean? It's Mahomes doing Mahomes things at one point or another in the game. You know what I mean? Or it's stupid D Ford, offsides, and then on when they picked off Brady.
Frank Clark or
And then fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then, then lose the AFC Championship. I'm saying this is going to be interesting. I'm really trying to see how Cam's going to step up on the other side of the field, because we've seen different types of Cam this year. We've seen Cam throw for almost 400. We've seen him rush, several touchdowns in. He's basically the best weapon at the running back position. But now they started getting Sony Michel going as well. He's finding Rex Burkhead. He's finding him in the passing game, dumping it off like he did to Christian McCaffrey successfully before.
Yep.
And now you have
that Rex Burkhead play is huge, bro.
Yeah.
Huge.
I'm so happy I called him on Sunday's show, just like, yo, Rex. And remember, I was upset too because I had dropped him for Higgins, who was another one of my plays. But it's like they both went off, but Rex Burkhead had the 3 touchdowns, damn it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I like that shit.
Here's the thing.
That's classy, bro.
I didn't even rank Rex Burkhead in the top 24 this week because with the emergence of Sony Michel and now the return of James White, I'm just kind of not fucking with any of that backfield.
I get that. No, I completely agree.
I'd rather be wrong. You know what I mean? So that's why I traded away that James. The dude that ended up Seattle turned up the Jets. He ended up picking up Rex Burkhead that I dropped, and I was just like, all right, here's the alley-oop. Hey, man, you need White. Lock that backfield up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just like, okay, cool, because I wanted to still have Burkhead, but I had to cut him for something I felt was better, more long-lasting, like a T. Higgins. You know what I mean? So now he picks up Burkhead. I'm like, all right, here you go. I throw James White in the package deal. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And I upgrade from James White to Antonio Gibson. Or as I like to call him, Antonio Banderas Gibson, a.k.a. the Desperado, a.k.a. fucking Angelina Jolie in the original Sin. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like it. That's how you fucking play the game, bro. You play to win the game.
Yes. This is accurate.
Hey, that's good fantasy football, man. See now you playing with the big dogs. It's so nice, like to see like I've seen your growth in the industry. Like this is beautiful. Like
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That someone's gonna give me money. So,
exactly, bro.
Week to week.
You're thinking like an expert now. Now you're thinking. You're not just thinking like a fucking fantasy player. Now you're thinking like an expert. I love it.
I like it because you know what too is I like that motherfuckers. They don't look. A lot of the expert leagues I'm in, they don't view me like that yet. I like it because that's only gonna last for so long. Where they're gonna be like, fuck, we gotta keep an eye on this motherfucker. Like this, we're allowing him to do these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go Chiefs in that one. You said you're gonna go Patriots.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I'm just painting the narratives. You know what I mean? Because it's just that's not no regular game. You also got like the new swaggy Patriots where it's like, and everything they're doing is in honor of James White's his father that passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're playing with like this different drive and like, there's where's the game? Is it in Gillette?
No, it's at Arrowhead.
See, it's in Arrowhead.
63 degrees.
And I will say this though, that 63 degrees, that's good weather. You know what I mean? Right? There's gonna be a lot of running going on.
Just remember, it is Rumtober. Spooky shit can happen.
Yeah. The last time Cam Newton was there in Kansas City, he was playing against the Alex Smith-led Chiefs, and he was with the Panthers, obviously. Bro, I remember playing somebody that had the Chiefs defense and I was smacking. And I'm like, dude, Cam Newton's about to tear them up. You know what I mean? And bro, he must have fumbled and they took it to the house. He threw a pick six. And I was like, fuck, dog. I lost because of the Chiefs defense against that Cam Newton. So I bring this up to say, I wonder if Cam Newton remembers the last time he was in that stadium. You know what I mean? Because I remember when
there's no fans in that stadium this time.
I know, but I'm just saying though, places bring back memories. You know what I mean? So in this case, or another case, when 2017 home opener, the Cam Newton-led Panthers came to my Niners in Levi's, led by Brian Hoyer, right? It was his first Shanahan game. And then Cam Newton went out there and shredded because the last time he was in that stadium, he lost the Super Bowl. He was probably in that motherfucker like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Cam Newton's one of those guys. Also, Cam Newton's a motherfucker that will be like, oh, like they would be like, oh, can he fill Tom Brady's shoes? He'd be like, Tom Brady who? Fuck those Uggs. He'd be like, fuck those Uggs. You know what I mean? I'm wearing Mary Jane's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got these Stacey Adams.
He got the Stacey's. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? He might even got some shiners on. Like Cam Newton be on some he got some Giuseppe's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got the Giuseppe choice. Yeah, yo, I'm with that shit. Oh, yeah, I agree. We'll see what'll happen. That's gonna be interesting.
But I still got the Chiefs. I just like painting the narratives.
I like it. Let's see here. Bills.
This one's easy. I'm just taking the Bills. Fuck the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bills as well. And Josh Allen just always finds a way to get it done. He's going to be in the MVP conversation.
I think I'm not afraid to start Waller though, and Josh Jacobs obviously because people are running on Buffalo Bills. That's the one thing. They're like bend don't break right now. They're letting running backs eat up yards, but then they're stopping them. They're stopping them in tight areas. You know what I'm talking about? Their goal line defense is phenomenal, but like they're letting motherfuckers move down the field. Or maybe their linebackers just can't stop the run right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way, Josh Jacobs, he's up there in yards after contact. You know what I mean? So he's gonna eat against this matchup. You know what I mean? But then also, I'm not starting Derek Carr in a single QB. He's only in the conversation for me if we're talking super flex. Obviously, Josh Allen smash play. You must start every week, regardless of the matchup. As far as his weapons, Diggs, of course, Singletary. Of course. And then a flyer I like this week is Gabriel Davis. You know what I mean? If you're in a bind, say like it's bone dry. You're already starting all your good options at receiver, but your number one receiver is Michael Thomas, and you're looking for just some third flyer and in a bone dry waiver, you might find Gabriel Davis there. You know what I mean?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Let's see here.
Because there should be no Smokey John Brown.
No downtown Brown.
Yeah, no downtown
Brown. No, just for now, guys. Just for now. Let's see. Eagles, Niners. I'm taking the Niners.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my Niners, but Carson Wentz, man, they're 0-2 and 1. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. It's still Nick Mullins. I hope Nick Mullins comes through with some BDE. You know what I mean?
It's bro. Like I think the NFL figured Carson Wentz out. Like injuries aside,
it's really it's his line that's so beat up, and he needs time in the pocket because he's not mobile anymore like he used to be. Because now pressure and he always had a top 3 line, bro.
He was like hear me out.
And he was still kind of bad.
Your peers.
Don't
People
vote
that
you.
do the same fucking job as you did not vote you in the top 100 fucking people that do the same freaking job as you. Bro, no, dude, no.
Listen, let's go Niner gang, bang bang, Niner gang. We got to get this one at home. We in a prime time. The lights is on. You know what I'm saying? I'm firing up JWJ. Obviously, if Jack McKinnon's... I need
Kendrick Bourne to find a freaking end zone.
I'm not firing up Kendrick Bourne. Maybe he's a DFS play, but Brandon Ayuk, he's in play as long as there's no... I mean, he's a flex play at best, but as long as there's no Debo, and we should see the triumphant return of Jorge. Shout out to my man Jorge. Love you, GK. It's my guy.
Yup, Kittle is ready to go. He's like... He wants this. Like, he's the type of football player, ladies and gentlemen, that he does not like missing a game.
No.
Like that shit that shit fucks with him, So I'm excited. Let's go. Niners, do your thing. And we now get into Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Bogart, Falcons, Packers.
Yeah, Packers. And then, I mean, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Like, if you have Devontae Adams, you're hoping he plays.
Bro.
He's on track to play, but also keep in mind, if you're nervous about it, go find you like a MVS or maybe on the other side maybe like a Brian Hill or any, or, or maybe even a Robert Tunga on the Packers. Like, find someone playing on that Monday night game because Russell Gage is probably going to be owned. Robbie picked him up before I could. He's higher on the waiver. God damn it, you ended up with him in the SBI. Fuck. So now I got to sweat out my Julio Jones and hope he plays because I have zero replacement. Right?
Sorry.
No, that's a fine. But also, like I said, playmakers, for those of y'all that are waiting on Julio and Devontae Adams, you put those players in your flex, okay? And you have a backup. Like, that's why I said Brian Hill maybe could be available. Just something you could throw in if you wait it down and they get ruled out last minute. Because it is a Monday.
This is facts.
But get them into your flex spot. You know what I mean?
Bro, I gotta bring this up.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
So, I don't know if you got the report this morning, but did you hear that the Jets have no intentions of firing Adam Gase?
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah, I bring this up because if Dan Quinn loses this game, should he be fired? Should Atlanta come out with a statement stating that they're looking at alternatives?
You know what?
I'm being for real, bro.
You know what though? This is what I think though. What I think is they would let him know, hey, bro, this is your last season, and I think they'll let him ride it out. I don't think because they behind first. They're not far removed from him getting into the playoffs religiously and all the way to the Super Bowl. They should have fired him last season then.
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying this. I think they'll be like, this is your swan song. This is your lame duck. This is your lame duck year. You know what I mean? He might even already know it behind the scenes.
Bro, if I'm Atlanta, tank for Trevor.
Nah, they have Matt Ryan still. And all those people.
Hey, bring in the young kid.
Oh, yeah, to sit behind him. That's not bad.
Yup, you take. Yes.
That's not bad.
Yes, I'm telling you, if I'm Atlanta, that is the smartest fucking shit, and that's the smartest, most strategic place that young man can go. Like, if I'm Atlanta, I'm like, get out the way, fucking New York. Number one pick, here I come.
You know what's crazy? All my homies from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they do not like Matty Ice.
No one does.
I'm like, why? He's good. They're like, yeah, he's good for fantasy. That's why you like him. Like, that's true.
The fucking Falcons, like I said it last week when they were 0-2. They had not been fucking 0-2, bro, since Vic was exiting, and Matt Ryan was coming in. Matt Ryan was the incumbent.
Damn.
Like, I'm telling you, you fire Dan Quinn, you draft, you tank for Lawrence, and next year you have a fucking top team. Next year you bounce back. It's a formula for fucking success. I promise. Yeah. We should chop that.
Yeah, I will. But you know what, Playmakers? I think that's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your Week 4 preview. We pretty much covered everything. Also,
make sure you're benching your Titans and Steelers.
Yep. Make sure you got your game plan in order. You know what I mean? This is not a game. We are not fucking around. You know what I mean? You know where to find us. You know what I'm saying? At GMM Network on YouTube and Twitter and IG. You know what I'm saying? Also be sure to subscribe to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network on YouTube. You know what I mean? And Robbie, go ahead and let them know where they can find the Admiral.
Get at us at rumboys.com. Hit that, go to rumboys.com on Google, hit the login button, and go ahead and sign up today. Register for rumboys.com today. We got rumboys.com face masks for you guys. You know, the N95 joints. You know, so we taking care of you guys during this pandemic. So head over to rumboys.com. Promo code rumboys for free shipping.
Yep.
And yeah, at Rumboy, spelled with the Z, Net is where you can find me on all socials. Give us a like on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on IG. And Rumboys After Dark tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Fucking 6 Pacific. We're going to be litty. It's a litty committee.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.